at this current moment. So I'm excited about this. And I know I told you guys that I was going to be meeting with Ty Lopez and also the guy that created Mentor Box. His name is Alex. And Alex, I just found out as I was there, he sold his company for $255 million, not Mentor Box. That is only worth $70 to $100 million. But the other company that he sold is called Zoosk. It's a dating site that he created. And by the way, this guy, he was a scientist for NASA building rockets at one point in time as well. So I showed him my, I kind of want to gloat a little bit, might as well. I have him go to courses.fxpronow.com. I showed him my ad that I'm going to be putting up pretty soon. And I also showed him my website, and he liked it. That's all I gotta say. He liked it. And the best part about it is the fact that he usually tears people apart when he looks at their websites. At first, he teared mine apart as far as my title, my heading at the top, and he's like, change this right now. I don't know what this means. I was like, oh, so I changed it real quick, and then after that, he actually liked it, and he showed it to everybody. I wish I recorded it. Oh, I wish I recorded it. It was a great feeling. But the reason why I'm mentioning that to you guys is the fact that I'm going to be putting up my ad that's going to lead to a webinar pretty soon. All right, and the reason why I usually don't like talk this much before I start, my talks, but there's going to be some changes that are going to be happening pretty soon, and I just wanted to let you guys know. So, number one, I'm going to be putting an ad on Facebook and on Instagram, right? And with that being the case, it's going to be on my Facebook page. You can't do it from a Facebook group or anything like that. And I don't even use the Facebook page. So if you guys could be able to go and find the FX Pro Now Facebook page and just click like on it, so I can have at least 20 likes on that thing before I put that out, because I don't know if it'll look good, the fact that there is like nobody on there. Even though we have like 600 people in our Telegram group, and we have 700 people that have subscribed to our actual course itself. So it won't really be true as far as the true amount of people that are following us. So if you can be able to do that. Also, anytime that you guys see my ad, because you will see my ad on Facebook or Instagram, I'd appreciate it if you guys at least like it. And if you guys can comment something, or if anything, tag somebody that you believe would find value in it. Most likely by next week, I'll be launching it, and you guys will know when it comes out. I just wanted to let you guys know that as well. Also, being the fact that I'm going to be sending out a webinar, things are going to change as far as this week in the markets. Now, why do I do this week in the markets? The purpose is because, in my opinion, if I'm going to buy something from somebody, I got to know that they are on point in some type of way. They know what they're talking about, if that makes sense. And the reason why I do this week in the markets is mostly for people that are brand new, that don't know who I am. And before they purchase something from me, in my opinion, I think I got to prove myself before they purchase, right? So now that I'm going to have this webinar, the way that I'm making this webinar is there's going to be way more valuable. There's going to be way more value in that webinar than you can be able to get in any This Week in the Markets, and it's going to be for free. So with that being the case, I'll be pulling This Week in the Markets for people that are not members of the You Are the Indicator course. And it's going to be strictly for people that are a part of the You Are the Indicator course. So if you're not part of the Indicator course and you really like This Week in the Markets, the only way that you're going to get access to it is by being a part of the group. Okay. And I'm just letting you know that now. Understand also, I just also want to have you understand this as well. The way that my life works is I have deadlines on certain things. Like literally, this is how my life works. I put a certain deadline and this is how it's done. So there is going to be a time where I'm not going to be accepting any more students. What? Yeah. There's going to be a time where I'm not going to be accepting any more students. There's a purpose why I'm doing this. It's not just to I could be able to put out this content and I could be able to make money when people get started with the course. No, that's not the purpose. That's not the sole purpose. Yes, I can be able to get, certain payments from people getting the course, and that's fine, right? But the main purpose is not the main purpose, but one of the purposes of what I'm doing as far as the vision that I'm going towards is to be able to get to phase 3. And I'm going to be speaking about phase 3 later on, but I just wanted to say all of this before somebody gets off of the talk just now. But phase number 3 is where we're going to turn this company into a global conglomerate asset firm. The hell is that, right? So global, right? Conglomerate, what a conglomerate is, it's a head company, and from that head company, there's going to be many companies that are going to be branching outside of that head company, okay? And that head company at some point in time would be called Omni, which Omni means everything, right? I remember one time, and sorry, I'm kind of ranting, but this is what I've realized. Whoever is of you or whoever is with you will always be with you. And whoever is not with you will never be with you. I love that. I love it. I love that. All right. So there's no confusion with that. So so Omni means everything. One time when I was in college, a friend of mine, great friend of mine, his name is Joel. He owns this great guy. He asked me a question. He asked me, what do you want to do? And mind you, I'm going to school for civil engineering. I'm about to graduate in like a year and a half, something like that. And what's so crazy is I didn't know the answer. The only thing that came out of my mouth was, I said, I want to do everything. And I literally meant that. I want to do everything. And and I still mean it today. So Omni, everything. So from that head company, there's going to be many companies under it. And with that being the case, the purpose of me teaching people how to trade is so that we can be able to have a certain amount of people that make a certain amount of money. And from that certain amount of money, we can be able to all come together and we can be able to build something massive in the future. So that's the purpose why I'm teaching people, so that we could be able to build something big. And then after we build this large company, then that's when we're going to give a significant part away to society, to be able to give them another chance to be able to build something else for themselves. So just wanted to go ahead and say that. Excited about the future, and I'm excited for anybody that has any type of faith to be a part of this future with us. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm excited for anybody that's actually part of the group already, because you guys are like the beginning, and you already know how companies work. Whoever's a part of the beginning, even if you don't do as much as what the qualifications will be in the future, you're always loved, if that makes sense. Straight up, you're always loved. Because if it wasn't for you having the belief, the person that started it would have never continued, because if there's nobody there, it's hard to continue. So yeah. And yeah, so EURUSD. Let's get started. All right, let's do this thing. EURUSD. All right, what's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? Welcome to FX Pro Now, where our goal is to be able to help you make an extra $1,000 this month. Huh. New slogan, right off the top. I was just talking to our the people that were listening, but I was just talking to Alex. Alex, He's actually the guy that created Mentor Box. I don't know if you ever heard of Mentor Box, but he said you need a new slogan. So I got my new slogan. FX Pro Now, where our goals be would help you make an extra $1,000 this month. Who would it? Let me ask you this question. What could an extra $1,000 do for you this month? Really, really think about that. Like, really think, what could that pay? What could that pay for you this month? What could that pay for you this month? To really, really ponder on that, okay? So, EURUSD, what's freaking crazy is, I told you guys, hey, listen, price is going to stall, and it's going to go back to 113. Literally, I said that April 2nd, at 10 o'clock it had to be, right? So on this candle, I said this, and then boop, it did it. And then from there, price tested this last resistance area right here, pushed back down, and then from there broke through this level of resistance, and it's going to go most likely to this 50%, at the least to this 113. Once it gets to this area, hopefully it gets even higher. I'll actually be happy if it gets to 160 to 61.8. If it gets to 61.8, I'll actually love it because it's a higher area, and I'm looking for the continuation to the downside. It finally looks like this monthly area is done with as far as price holding at this area. So for me personally, even though I know I could be able to catch, I know I could have been able to catch from 112 all the way to 113, which is 100 pips. I'm just deciding to just be patient and not counter trade anymore, like just at all, and just follow the trend itself. Because anytime that I counter trade or go against the actual trend itself, I see myself getting antsy, and I don't want to be on the charts all day. That's not my prerogative. That's not what I look to. That's not what I get excited about. I get excited about catching the trend and following the trend until it gets to the specific point that I believe price is supposed to go to, and it hitting it, and I wasn't even around to be able to see it. That's my focus, and that's how I teach people how to trade, and that's how I want to be able to get people to the point where you can be able to make an extra $1,000 this month. So if you like anything that I just said, you can be able to go to fxpronow.com. We have a 3-step system for now. Things are going to be switching pretty soon, which I'm very excited about. We have a 3-step system to be able to help you to become an FX Pro now. Step number 1, get into our group chat in our Facebook group, so you can be able to always stay up to date. So you can be able to go into on our YouTube every single Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and be able to actually see what we call This Week in the Markets, which is doing stuff just like this, but for other pairs like AUDUSD, EURUSD, USDJPY, GBPJPY, and other things as well. And then, so that's step number 2, to be able to get into our YouTube page. But then step number 3 is to go ahead and actually get a part of our You Are the Indicator membership, so that you can be able to get firsthand guidance from our group that we have created. All right. So if you have any questions, go ahead and leave a comment at the bottom, or you can be able to actually go ahead and email me directly. All right. Greatly appreciate your time. And let's become FX Pro now. You know what's funny? They didn't know when they read FX Pro now. They're like FXPRO. I'm like, are you serious? You don't know what this means? He's like, no, they don't know what this means. He's like, I used to trade and I don't know what that means. Yeah. He's like, change that right now. Okay. I'll listen. No, you know, he just sold his company for $255 million. I'm gonna listen to the man. I'm gonna get out of my ego and I'm gonna listen to the man. But after that, after he looked at my website, my whole website and my ad, he's like, I like it. I like it. I believe you're really good. I appreciate it, brother. All right. And like I said, he usually tears people down. I have both audios. You can be listening to both. That's fine. All right. So let's go ahead and do AUDUSD. Ah, man. I'm still in this freaking trade. Hasn't done nothing. It would be up 50 pips, and then What's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? Welcome to FX Pro Now, where our goals be to help you make an extra $1,000 this month. On point. How you like the new slogan? Tell me in the comment box. Where our goals be able to help you make an extra $1,000 this month, or where our goal is to be able to help you to become a safe yet profitable trader. Kind of what we call green, huh? Which one do you like? Yeah. All right. So as long as price is not closed past here, we're good money. That's it. Most likely this blue line right here. Let's see. Let's go to the H4. Keep the $1,000. Someone said. I feel you, bro. Yeah, this level of resistance is really getting tested, and that's kind of scary. It's been in this area for a long time. So, all right. Let's see. M30 looking clean. I don't know what the heck is trying to what it's trying to do. Find a lower low on the M30 time frame. Tested its last high. Let's look at the H1 time frame. Yeah, it's just testing. I can't wait to get this plant out of here. I'm sure it's not going to be bad. Nah, I'm taking the plant out. I love the plant, but other things love the plant as well. I don't want a fake one. I'll get a fish. I can get.
Oh no! Come on, focus. Go.
I can get a aquarium thingy right there. I think it's a perfect location. No? I think it's a great location. So we have a level of resistance being held. There's nothing I can be able to say about this. My analysis is still pushing at least to this monthly key level right here, 0.705 at the least. But it's kind of annoying the fact that we've been waiting for this small little 70 pips. That's why I don't really like AUDUSD too much, because it's like it takes long to do a little bit. It's like somebody that you have on your team that's annoying as hell but doesn't produce. That's what it's like. Anyways. All right, so this is all we got, man. There's nothing really you can be able to do right here. As long as the level of resistance is held with it, like there's nothing else that we can be able to do. You know what? Here, I'll put it to you like this. If you're not in this trade, I don't even think about it like that. If you're not in this trade, this is actually probably one of the best places that you can be able to enter with the least amount of risk. I could put that. Yeah, like I wasn't even thinking about you guys. I'm sorry. I was just thinking about me. So I entered my first trade down here, and I got into another trade up here, if I'm not mistaken. I think I'm like literally right there. And if you're not in this trade as well, I think this is actually the best location. Why? Because we have a level of resistance right here. If price breaks that level of resistance and closes with a full candle, then, you know, I wouldn't say close out right then and there. I'm going to tell you exactly where to. But at the same time, your risk is literally jack nothing. And you can actually go into a higher lot size because we follow 2% risk management. And that is pretty low, to tell you the truth, from some people's standards. But if you know how to really use proper risk management, because some people, they say, you know, a 2% or 5% or 10% risk management, but they're just basing it based upon their account. And that's not how you apply risk management. When you actually get a part of our course, we'll teach you what actual risk management is, where it's not based upon just your account. That's just one factor. There's multiple factors, including your stop loss. Okay. So being the fact that this is just a 25 pip stop loss, like your risk management, like with a 2% of account, you have $1,000 in your account. You're supposed to be in a 0.20 if you're at point with a 10 pip stop loss. But you're going to be able to be in a like a 0.8, something like that. No, probably bottom. .20. I think it's like a 0.08 or something like that. I'd have to like do it. But either way, you're going to be able to actually get into a higher lot size than usual because we're using proper risk management. Okay. And so this is where I would actually put my stop based upon point A, point B, point C being literally 100%. But we place our stops a little higher so that we don't get stopped out at something stupid for no reason. All right, because that happens all the time. And then as far as our take profit, you can either put it at 0.705, or you can be able to go ahead and put it at 0.703. I literally just told you guys what to do. All right. So if you have any questions, what I would highly suggest, go into fxpronow.com. We have a 3-step system to be able to help you to become an FX Pro now. If you like anything that we got going on, you might as well just, follow what we're doing. Maybe we can be able to help you out. Maybe we can be able to help you make an extra $1,000 this month. See, I make it so low, like just $1,000. Well, ask yourself this question: what can an extra $1,000 do for you? How many bills could that be able to pay? Shoot, I can pay my car and I got a BMW. I can pay my insurance and I got a BMW. And I got some tickets. And I can pay for a week of gas. I can pay for cell phone bill, light. What else?
That's my birthday.
And a whole bunch of other things. So really think about that. If we're saying, hey, listen, I think we can be able to help you do that. You might as well check us out. So really appreciate your time. And let's become an FX Pro now together. Let's get it. I like that $1,000 a month, John. Oh, I like this. 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 And you know what's so crazy? Here, I'm so excited to be able to share this. I hope she's on too. Jess, are you on here? Please tell me you're on here. Okay. What's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? Welcome to fxpronow.com. Yes, Jess is on here. So during our You Are the Indicator course in person last week, if I'm not mistaken, one of our friends, Jess, she was actually taking our course. She got an A+ in the course. I believe that she got it. So that's the most I'm going to say for now. Right. And what's so funny is I give people homework, right? During the course, I give people homework. They go home and, I tell them to do specific things on specific days. She came back and she did UJ for her homework, right? And she literally drew out this. I'm literally showing you guys exactly what she did. She did this. She drew this for her homework, the supply and demand zone right here, right? And I'm like, that looks pretty good, right? And look where price has reacted literally at that point. Literally at this point right here, right? Price has hit this negative 27%. And let's see something. So point A. Oh, no. The negative 27% doesn't even count. This is not a retracement. So let's do this right here. Boom. That's on the hour time frame. Let's look at the H4 time frame, see how this looks. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think she drew this based upon the M30 time frame. But I'm so happy the fact that literally she called the fact that price is going to react at this area, and it did. I think that's beast. Now may continue. Well, I think we're gonna have to see. I think we're gonna go back to this 150 area, or at the least the one, at least this 50% area, so 110.9, or at the least this 110.7, this monthly key level. But we had resistance at this area at one point in time. and I'm pretty sure we'll find a level of support. I'm just going to see something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're just going to get to this, at least this 50% area. This is 40 pips. I don't really like doing that. I want to catch the continuation of this thing. That's 1, 2, 3. Let's see something. What is this area right here? Point A. La La Land. Nothing. All right. So, and that's going up. We're at this level of support. I don't really do things like this too much, but I'm thinking about just shorting this with a stop, where if price passes this last low right here, we'll look for the continuation to at the least 110.9. It's 40 pips. I don't really like stuff like that, to tell you the truth. But yeah, it is. Yeah, I know. Because I don't think we're going to see anything on GJ. It seems as though we're seeing a area over here that for some reason it's having a hard time passing through this area. So we'll put it here. I see. Literally, this area right here is going to tell me if it's going to continue pushing further up to 113. Once price breaks this area over here, or price decides to actually break lower than this area right here, then it'll be a continuation to the downside. But the buyers are just so strong. So I want price to get a little lower so I can be able to be the continue, so I can be able to have the continuation of here, of this movement to the upside to at least 113. All right, so I'm not going to do anything on this. I got to wait on it because this is in La La Land as far as pushing down to this area here, and it's only 40 pips. Not really worth it. And then also, it won't continue to the upside straight from this area right here. It's not gonna do that. It would want to push down a little further. So I'm gonna wait on this. Hopefully on GJ we'll be able to find something, which I doubt. I haven't even looked at it. But looking at the price of 145.5, it's an ugly area. So nothing I can be able to say on this one right now. But I know for sure tomorrow something's gonna show something. Hopefully it'll be in this area by tomorrow. All right. Really appreciate your time, and I'll speak to you guys soon. All right. Let's go to GJ. Let's find something. I don't even want to be trading anywhere in this area at all. Let's look at the lower time frame. All right. What's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? Welcome to fxpronet.com, where our goal is to be able to help you to become a to make an extra $1,000 this month. I was so used to saying the other one. I think we're gonna stick with this one for a little bit because I believe that we can be able to help people do that. All right. So right now we're in an ugly area. Price has been on the upside for a long time, and with that being the case, the buyers I know for sure are tired, but I don't want to enter in too early. This is what I mean. So what I'm saying is there will be a continuation to the downside, 100%. But we entered last time in this area. Was it here? Was it either here or was it here? I think it was here. Yeah, we entered here. We caught like 130 pips. Literally the next day, it broke through our resistance area. All right. The reason why is because right now, price was on an uptrend for a while, a very strong one. But on the higher time frame, like the daily, like you just saw, and on the weekly as well, it's a severe downtrend for the higher time frame. So think about it like the way I teach it in our courses. Think about it like weights, or think about it like a truck that's moving. Think about momentum, right? So there's a truck that's moving at a certain speed. And let's say that speed is, like a decent speed, like 50 miles per hour, a truck, right? Now, the truck is moving in a specific speed, right, to the downside, and you're not going to see it over here. You're going to have to see it on the weekly. So the weekly is like the truck, let's say, right? So boom, right? Retrace, continuation, okay? But on the lower time frame, so think about the H4 time frame, like let's just say a car. So right now the car is moving fast, but the car is, let's just say, 3,000 pounds, and that 3,000 pounds is moving 70 miles per hour. But the truck is 30,000 pounds moving 50 miles per hour. I'm not going to get into physics and all that, but being the fact that the truck is way heavier and it's going, a good amount of speed, it'll trump the car without even a budge, right? So for now, the car is moving, let's say, up, north, right? But the truck is moving south, and it'll take it. Hopefully, you get my physics a little bit. All right, but the car to the upside is not going to be stronger than the truck to the downside. Yeah, but I thought it was cool that Alex, he was a scientist and he was trading as well. So anyways, I'm just not going to touch this right now because it's just in an ugly area, and all I see is this pulling back up to this area right here. It can go all the way up to this area up here, and then from there come all the way down here, and then come up and come down. And that's not the type of trader that I am or would like to be able to share with you guys. So for a month and a half on GJ, we were cashing it up, going down, going up, going down. Right now it's in the consolidation area on the higher time frame, and I don't mess with that. So hopefully you caught my physics talk a little bit. If not, USD, I'm looking for price to get to about 113. From 113, I'm looking for the continuation to the downside. Hopefully when EU goes down, so will AUD, right? And when AUD goes down, and EUR goes down, I'm looking for USDJPY to continue to the upside, at least to 113. And when USDJPY goes to 113, I'm looking for the resistance at 113 to hold, pushing USDJPY to go down. Once USDJPY goes down, GBPJPY will go down as well. So hopefully you caught everything I just said. All right, so EU to go to, and I'm writing this down. Here, I'm gonna put this here. Watch this. Just watch. Right, I'm gonna write this down on here so that we can be able to look back at this once GJ gets out of this little funk. First, certain things have to happen. So I'm gonna give you just a thought. First, EU will get to 113 and then go bearish. Pulling AUD bearish. Once both of those go bearish, it'll pull UJ to 113. Bullish. 113. Then resistance will hold. And UJ will hold. Then resistance will hold, and UJ goes bearish. Number 4, pulling GJ out of consolidation. Bearish. So what's today? 8th. Tomorrow's my mom's birthday. I don't know if we're gonna have this week in the markets. We may or may not, but I want to go do something for her. Pulling GJ out of consolidation, bearish. Let's see if I can be able to give you a date. Let's see if I can be able to do that well. Let's see. Today is April 8th. I'm not going to be able to give you a date because it'll take me off. So this is my little analysis right here. I've never done an analysis where I'm sharing it with other people, but I've done this before and it's actually worked pretty well. Actually, I did with UJ one time. And I told them, hey, if this doesn't happen, never listen to me again. But it happened. Remember at FIU? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I have video of it. There was like 50 people in the room. It was pretty interesting. That's what yeah. So this is most likely what's happening. EU, literally everything has been in consolidation except UJ and GJ, but now UJ and GJ are in consolidation, where EU and AU are in consolidation, but it looks like EU and AU are getting out of the consolidation, right? But now GJ is in the consolidation. UJ kind of is, but it's looking to be able to get to the 113. So I'm looking for EU to go to 113, push up very slightly. It's like 7 more pips to there. And then from there, it'll hold this level of resistance at 113 and then continue to the downside, pulling AUDUSD to the downside, right? Because AU, the Aussies, they don't have any strength. It's USD that is making the moves, if anything. Okay, so EU will push bearish, pulling AUD down, right? And then from there, pushing UJ up, bullish to 113, find its level of resistance, and then start pushing back down. And then with that being the case, pulling GJ bearish, right? I know you're probably like, what the heck? How am I coming up with this? Don't worry about it. Just go to fxburnout.com, follow our 3-step system so that we can be able to help you to make an extra $1,000 this month. Let's get it. Peace. All right. So let's see who we have on here. Here, don't go anybody. Don't go anywhere yet. I have a little case study that I want to do. Right. I'm always doing these case studies. That's what Kai calls them. Kai calls them case studies. I'm gonna call them case studies as well. I don't really look at the Turkish lira. We need your dollars. What? Oh, invest in the Turkish lira. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, believe me, I'm sure you guys do. All right, so before you guys go, I want to ask you guys a question, right? Oh, this is not good. I need to fix this. Can you show me what it looks like in your phone? The website. You guys have disposable income investing. Ottoman. We're probably not the group for you, brother. I appreciate it. So yeah, okay. I gotta fix it on here. All right, so I want to ask you guys this question, right? Let's just say that before I even do all of that, so I gotta fix this, right? But our goal is to be able to help you guys make an extra $1,000 this month. Mostly because a lot of our students are actually making $1,000 in a day, not every day, right? Take some time to be able to get to that point, but a lot of our students have been able to actually get to $1,000 in a day, which is pretty cool. So if they're able to actually get within a day, I think you guys can be able to do it within a month, right? And it's all because of the teaching that is taking place over here. So really ask yourself this question: what could an extra $1,000 do for you this month? And the way that you can be able to get to that point is if you follow our three-step system. I think you can be able to actually start, getting some bills paid, trading currencies online, and we'll be able to help you do that. All right. So step number one is by getting into our group chat and our Facebook. The reason why is so that you can be able to get updates delivered straight to your phone. So when you click on this button, I'll actually send you by email the group chat and the Facebook credentials. Okay. And then also, if you would like to receive text alerts, you can be able to actually receive those as well. All right. So just put in your info and then you can be able to receive all that info. All right. So that's one. What the heck is going on? All right. Step number two. We have a YouTube, and on our YouTube is where you're able to go ahead and get free chart breakdowns, what we do every single Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a limited time. And for a real limited time, pretty soon this is only going to be allowed for this week in the market students, right? And then step number three, we actually have our You Are the Indicator course, where it's the goal is to be able to keep everything as safe, as simple and step by step as possible with no fluff. Right? We have a whole bunch of students that have gone ahead and shared their story. A lot of them have gone ahead and actually made $1,000 in a day. If anything, I might as well just put $1,000 in a month as in our leaderboard. So I'll go ahead and do that. All right? We'll just have like a whole bunch of people do that. Right? So meet the founder. So if you have any questions about me, you want to think I'm some crook or something like that, check out my story. This is who I am. And our goal is to be able to help over 10,000 people live the lifestyle that they've always imagined by trading the world of Forex. Okay, maybe you can be one of them. So the You Are the Indicator membership, what does it include? So phase number one is where we're going to go ahead and teach you how to be able to earn money online. Right. Phase number two, where we go ahead and actually start traveling the world together and starting to have some fun. Phase number three is where we'll go ahead and compound our Forex earnings by investing in assets that will bring long-term residual gains. And that's what I'm really excited about. That's the goal for the people a part of this community, where you're going to be able to be invited to this portion right here. The only people that are going to be able to be invited are people that make at least $100,000 within a 2-year, $100,000 per year for 2 years in a row. That's the qualification to be able to get to this portion right here, right? And I'm giving some people some time to be able to get to that point, okay? So I'm really, really excited for us to be able to get to there. This is when we're going to, at that very moment, if anything, I'm going to pick a specific day or a specific year is when I'm going to, I'm not going to allow any more students to become a student with our actual course. That's when the course is going to be done, and we're going to move on to the next phase. Okay. So that's how everything is going to flow. All right. Then phase number 4 is the people that have gone ahead and been a part of our idea. We're going to go ahead and give a large sum of it away to be able to help the community, where we'll go ahead and create locations where in specific countries, children can be able to come and be able to learn how to trade Forex, learn how to become men and women, learn how to think, learn how to read, and how to be able to create with their hands and with their thoughts, all in one. Okay, we'll give them a balance to be able to start out with, and we'll also give them the You Are the Indicator course so that they can be able to learn how to be able to make money online, which is really, really exciting. And then from there, they can be able to do whatever it is they please with that money. But the most important part for those children is to be able to make an impact in their country together. So this is the whole idea that we got going on here. That's the purpose why I'm going ahead and putting out this course, so that we can be able to start earning money, get to the point where we can be able to build something massive long term, and then be able to actually give back to the community and to the world. So if you like the idea, if you like the vision of what we got going on, if anything, click on this button right here. It'll lead you to the portion where you can be able to get started with our system. Okay. Now you're probably wondering, okay, what is a part of the You Are the Indicator course that you'll be getting started with today? Well, we actually have a class curriculum, literally everything that you need to know as far as the beginning of Forex to intermediate, to be able to get to the point where you can be able to enter in your trades, feel confident, be able to stay in those trades, and exit your trades when you're supposed to, and then withdraw this specific amount that you should be withdrawing on a weekly basis. We go over everything. Okay. So we talk about mindset. We talk about what type of trader should you be. We talk about the time frames you should enter in on. We talk about each specific time frame and the purpose of each. We talk about TradingView. Where should you start marking up the charts? What do you do next? How do you know if the market is going up or down? How do you know if it's going to continue going in that direction? And how do you confirm it? Then we talk about trend lines. We talk about the Fibonacci retracement tool and how this is literally one of the only tools that you really, really need to have down packed. And we talk about entries. How do you know if you should stay or get out of the trade, and the checklist before you enter? And then we put it all together in these videos right here. Really think about it. Like, what else do you guys need? You know, what else do you guys need? This is literally what it is. I've started to realize without a mentor, it's almost like it's really, really, really hard to be able to go anywhere without a mentor. Why? Because the thing is, the mentor has took all the hits already. So what money can be able to do is, or money to a mentor, what money to a mentor can be able to do is literally you're paying the money so that you don't have to go through those same hits that the mentor had to go through. Now, with that exchange of money, they're giving you knowledge so that you don't have to take those hits and you don't have to go through that burden that mentor has gone through. Hence why I pay people like Ty Lopez. He's gone through years and years and years of understanding how the internet works. So as opposed to me having to go through that crap, now I can be able to just pay somebody just like him, teach me what you know, and then I don't have to go through it myself. I could be able to just have a head start, right? For a minimal amount, I could be able to save my life. And what I mean by my life, my time. So you can be able to get the same exact thing with this course. So I say all that to get to this point. Let's just say if I'm giving you all this right here, that's going to get you to the point where you could start being able to make an extra $1,000 this month, right? It could be more, could be less, whatever it is, right? How much value would you put to that? I want you to put a number in the chat. How much value do you believe that that should be? Please write a number in the chat. And I want it to be people that are not a part of my course already, because you already know the value that you receive. I want to know people that have not taken my course, how much value do you think that that should cost? As far as this whole vision that I got, as far as the course that you're going to be able to receive, as far as the fact that you're not going to need anything else, you're not going to have to keep on searching on YouTube, you know, how do I do this? You know, you're done. You know, you found what you need. How much do you think that that should be? Please, somebody write something. Yeah, because I changed things on there.
So I'm just gonna screenshot over to you so you can kind of.
Here, I'm gonna give it to you, bro. I hate it when people are on here and they're scared to write. Like, here's the thing, guys. As human beings, we gotta be bold, and we got to just, I don't know. We got to be bold, man. We gotta be okay with getting out of our comfort zone. We got to be okay with doing things out of the ordinary. I can go on and on. Anyways, so in my opinion, I believe that you know, the value is pretty grand. So, anyways, the way that I have this set up for now, and there's going to be some changes to this. We have an in-person course and we have an online course, right? The in-person course right now is only $9.97. That's going to change. As far as the fact that it includes the online course for free, that's going to change. As far as the fact that the online course is only $4.97, that's going to change. Okay, so with that being the case, and I'm letting you guys know this is going to change, what I will highly suggest, if you guys are anywhere close to looking to be able to really get this down for yourself, what I would highly suggest is you guys go ahead and actually contact me directly so that you guys can be able to be filled in on the inside scoop of what's really going on over here. Okay, guys. So what I'll highly suggest, if you're anywhere close to interested, or if you know somebody that is, right, before this goes away, go ahead and just contact me directly, and I'm going to let you guys know what the updates are going to be. Okay. So Philip at fxpronow.com is where you'll contact me directly. Philip at fxpronow.com. It's 1L. Right, it's in the chat box. And if you have any questions about what the changes will be, and they will be about price, you know, flat, go ahead and contact me directly. And remember, here, now I'm going to look at you. Where are we at? Remember, like I said, when it comes to the This Week in the Market videos that we're doing, they're not going to be available anymore. They're only going to be for people that are a part of the You Are the Indicator course. Mostly because I want to be able to specifically focus on these guys so that we can be able to help them specifically get to that $1,000 extra a month. Because I believe it's imperative. Okay. So greatly appreciate your time, and I will speak to you guys soon. Peace.